We're back now at 7:42, and this morning on Today's Real Estate, we're recession-proofing your home. The economy's struggling right now. You already know that. So if you're either buying or selling a home, what should you do? Today's Real Estate contributor, Barbara Corcoran, has some very important advice, and some of these things caught me off guard. Barbara, nice to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Matt.
Let's start with the people who are trying to sell their home. And one of the first things you say caught my attention because it sounds like you're going to get less for your home. You say intentionally underprice the home. What do you mean?
By that, I mean you should price your home when you first come onto the market 10 to 15% below what you think it's worth. Most people are afraid to do it, but buyers today recognize bargains, and you'll have more than one buyer coming in and bidding that price up right from the get-go.
So in other words, you want to take your price down into the next price range and be one of the best houses in that price range.
Because you're going to look much better by comparison, and everyone today shops by price bracket, so you move yourself down, as you just said.
But the downside is there is a risk you're going to get a lower offer and not come up to it, right?
Yes, but trust me on this. The downside risk is negligible because anyone who has the courage to do it gets the most money for their house that way.
This next tip of yours, you've said here before, and I think it's a real interesting one. If you're trying to sell your home, get rid of the clutter in your house.
Well, people just can't see past clutter. They can't visualize themselves moving in, and the house looks smaller. So you can really get rid of half the things in your house, including furniture, and your house will always sell better.
Because people want to see the bones of the room so they know what they can do with that room.
Not only that, they really want to get the most space for their dollar, and cluttered houses look small.
All right, all these days you go online, you see that the pictures of homes listed on the internet, and you say, first of all, if you're taking a picture of your home, take it on a sunny day and use a wide-angle lens.
$30, you could rent a wide-angle lens if you don't have it. If you pick a sunny day, what you've just done is you've put your best face forward. Everyone starts to search today online, so their first impression of your house is a photo. And you can make your living room look like the Taj Mahal. You can make your backyard look like a football field.
Yeah, but don't use Photoshop and start putting specimen trees in your yard and greening up the grass and things like that, because you don't want people to be disappointed when they arrive.
People do that too, but you won't hear from me.
All right, killer broker. Hire a killer broker. Why?
Well, 20% of the top brokers in a bad market produce 80% of the income. So why would you want to put your house in the hands of a broker who's not one of those big killer brokers? You have to hire the best brokers in this market.
When it comes now to people who are looking to buy a house, you say pick the right town. How do you know if it's the right town?
Because the right towns have the same things in common. They have great schools, they have a charming downtown, and they have less than one house for sale per 3 blocks. So if you bear those 3 rules in mind, you won't get stuck with a clunker of a town.
And if you're buying a house and you want that house to retain its value, make sure it has some character.
Character like old moldings, high ceilings, climbing roses.
Old moldings as opposed to old mold. You don't want to. That's not what you want, right?
Much, much better. But people like to buy a storybook house. So if your house looks like a storybook house, you're going to get the best price always in any market.
And here we go. This one completely surprised me. You say try to buy a brick house or a white house.
For only one reason. 68% of all people surveyed say they like a brick house best. So why not? And secondly, everyone likes a white house. It's a safe color, and white houses just look bigger.
And when you look at the town you want to buy in, buy a house that's priced in the middle of the range of houses in that town.
Not the highest price, not the lowest price group, but the middle, because the middle always has the most buyers, sells the fastest, and stays on the market the least amount of time.
Man, you really know this stuff.
Yeah, I try very hard.
That's why you're our real estate guru. Barbara Corcoran, thanks very much.
Thanks so much, Matt.